Hey everybody, for today's video we're going to be going over something different from what my other videos are about, and I just got the idea to do this because I wanted to show you guys about them, and putting it outside. I'm sitting down with them, filming it, the grass, and first of all, let's just start by saying that many people know about Pokemon cards, obviously, right? Most people do, and I have Pokemon cards and all that, but this video is not about Pokemon cards. This video is actually about football cards, and you may be thinking, what football cards? And I'm like, okay, I can show you. So yeah, football cards are not as popular as Pokemon cards, obviously, because football cards, they they're only football fans collect them. So only football fans collect them, and so in today's video, I'm actually a football fan, not on this. So that's why I'm gonna show you my cards and quickly. And I have like 150 cards, not that good cards, but I selected the top, like, around, I think, 15 or 20 cards, my top cards that I would rank first, and yeah, so let's get to it. So first, I'm gonna go from least to greatest, because the first, my top card is gonna be surprise. I think most of you can guess it, but yeah, let's just go. Okay, my first card is Armani Watts, and you may be thinking, Armani Watts isn't even that good, but I rank him as a pretty good player because of the fact that this card is a prism, and most prism cards are good. Like, even if the player on them is not that good, the prism cards are usually the rarer versions, and also I like them more because, like, you know, they feel good. They feel smooth when you scratch them. Yeah, that's the top. Now let's look at the bottom. So if you look at the bottom, the other side of the card, it says, it's a description here, and it just shows his stats and that paragraph. Watts is playing alongside All-Pro safety Berry, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read all of it, but yeah, and shows his college stats, and yeah, it's just one of those other cards. So let's move on to the next card. And over here I have former Cardinals running back TJ Logan, and he's very, very fast, which is probably why I put him on this list. And he's also a prism card, you can see, so that's exactly why I put him here. And he had pretty good stats, yeah. So there's not much about this one. Let's move on to the next one. Jeremy Langford. I don't even know him before I got this card, actually, because, like, you know, he's not one of those famous players. Like, most players on this list are not that famous that you would know of, but because they're prism cards, I put them on here. I hope you understand. So Jeremy Langford is okay. Yes, I don't see why he's on these prism cards. I mean, he did have a good career, but because he's a prism, I have him on my list. Yeah, so if I forgot to mention, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get more awesome videos like these. This is an older player, and he is not a prism. Yeah, he's not a prism, and he is, fun fact here, he's Chris Miller from the Falcons, and he's the franchise's second most leading passer, I think. I don't know, could have changed now, or because of Matt Ryan and all that, but not sure, but that's what it says. Yeah, Falcons' second leading career passer. Yeah, blah blah blah. So he has some pretty good stats there, and I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Fame quarterback or not, but I have him up on my list because I read the card, and his stats were pretty good to me, so I thought, like, okay, he should be on this list. Next I have a college player, Dinard Robinson from Michigan. He's actually supposed to be, I think, a wide receiver or running back, but his team lacked a good quarterback then. They were running out of quarterback, and because he played quarterback before, they gave him the chance, and he did pretty good in college, but he was drafted as a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and yeah, things didn't go really well. But I think he had a pretty good college career at playing as a QB. I'm not sure why he didn't play QB in the NFL, but yeah. So let's get to the next one. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't show the back, right? Here. Yeah, they're pretty good stats. He has 49 total touchdown passes in college, 39 picks, 42 rushing touchdowns and all that. So I think Bobby Houston, he was a really good player. Yeah, he played for New York Jets a long time ago, and he had some amazing stats. He was one of the Jets' top defensive players then. So yeah, okay. Not much to say about that. He was drafted by the Packers actually, but this card has his picture on it as a Jet. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Next I have Jamal Lewis. He's a Prism. He's also a Prism. Says he's an elite, I think. Anyways, he was a running back for the Cleveland Browns. He was a rookie, and in Super Bowl, in this Browns Super Bowl win, I think, did they win a Super Bowl? I'm not sure. No, wait. I don't know. I think this was with a different team, but anyways. In Super Bowl XXXV, Lewis rushed for 103 yards and a touchdown. In the process, he became the second rookie to ever rush for 100 yards in the Super Bowl. The first was Washington's Timmy Smith. Next, let's get to Alfred Morris. You might never have heard the name Alfred Morris, and the reason I put him up here is because he was in a 1,000-yard club. Okay, and that's a big achievement. That's a pretty big achievement, and in 2012, he had 1,613 yards rushing. That is good, like really good. And in the last week 17, he had 200 yards to cap off a strong season. To end a strong season. Now let's get to a player. Now I don't know. Many of you would disagree with this, Josh McCown. Yeah, many of you would disagree because, Josh McCown is a successful quarterback. But the reason I put him up here is because he's a season ticket card, and I thought those were pretty special. I do not know what to do with season ticket cards, but yeah. Just, I don't know. Maybe this was a wrong selection. Maybe he shouldn't be up here, but comment in the comment section below, and tell me what you think, if Josh McCown should be here or not. Actually, you know what? Comment on every card and whether you think they should be there or not. Next, I have Super Bowl quarterback Steve Mcnair. He was a good quarterback too, very good. Yeah, he played for the Tennessee Titans. He was killed later in life, but he took his team to the Super Bowl and fell short against the Rams. In the last play of the game, he threw a pass to the wide receiver who fell a yard short of the goal line and lost the game. Sad. So yeah. Next, I have a quad card, and these are pretty rare to find in a pack, like the one I bought. But let's get to it. So first we have Leonard Fournette, quarterback. Blake Bortles, quarterback. And before we get to the card, let me just tell you something. All 4 of the players on these cards are either not on a team right now or are moved to a different team. Blake Bortles is not on the team anymore. Leonard Fournette is a Buccaneer. Allen Robinson is a Chicago Bear. Jalen Ramsey is Los Angeles Ram. It's pretty sad to see that all 4 of these players have gone to different teams now. So next I have Beast Mode. Get it? Marshawn Lynch. He was a Bills player at the time this card was made. It's a 2009 card. It's pretty old, I think, because I think it's an older edition. Yeah. Marshawn Lynch. Lynch earned Pro Bowl honors in just his second season, so that's pretty good. As a running back, he was drafted in the first round by the Buffalo Bills, and yeah. He came to his prime with the Seattle Seahawks. He was unstoppable in the goal line and all that. Yeah. So Brian Burns. So he's a Panthers player. He's a defensive edge for them. He's ferocious. He's really strong, and yeah, he's a really good player. People compare him to Jason Pierre-Paul, as it said on this card. And Jason Pierre-Paul is one of the good players on the Buccaneers defense. One of the top players in the Buccaneers defense. Let's put that here now. Next, I have Clay Matthews. So Clay Matthews was a Packers player when this card was made, and it's a prism too, I think, but it's a good card. Production plus consistency adds up over the years. He had 7.5 sacks. Oh my god, he has 80 sacks in his career. I mean, that's not as big as the guy with 200 sacks, but still, man, that's a lot. I mean, you hardly ever find people who are still like in the league with that many sacks. You know what I mean? Ryan Tannehill. So Clay Matthews and Ryan Tannehill are the same edition, by the way. And this, I know Tannehill's in the Titans right now, but I got this card when he was still in the Dolphins, so that makes sense. Anyways, it's the back. Tannehill actually played one of his best seasons with Adam Gase as the Dolphins head coach. Just doesn't sound right. Just kidding. Now, anyways, take a good look. Let's get to the next one. This is going to be an interesting one. It's a season ticket. Brown superstar, Myles Garrett. This is a Myles Garrett card, and he's a very, very good defensive player, if you guys don't know. And I get why I put him up here. It makes sense. So, yeah. Okay, let's get to the next one, right? This wide receiver is one of the best in the league. And he has regressed a bit, but still, he's still one to honor, one to watch, one that can be fun in games. Odell Beckham Jr. This card is an edition of the Week 6 of the 2016 season, where the Baltimore Ravens fell to the Giants 27-23. Beckham had 222 yards receiving, and the last one came on 4th and 1, 66 yards for the touchdown win. He has a total of 35 touchdowns, and this card came before he, card, I got it like a year or two ago, so he probably has more now, but I'm just saying, right now, when this card was made, he had 35 TDs. Next, we have lockdown cornerback, or should I say, the greatest of all time at the zone. He's a ball hawk, Richard Sherman. This is the backside first. So he's really, really good. He was a 5th round pick, and he proved himself. He's a good player. He's one of my favorites because I'm a Niners fan, and yeah, he's a true lockdown corner. Even though he's 33, he still continues his great ball hawking ways. And let's come to our last card, guys. Can you guess? I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Let me give you a clue. He engineered the comeback in Super Bowl XLIX. That's right, Tom Brady. It's a special edition Super Bowl XLIX Champions card. It just shows the amount of fantasy points each player on the Patriots had. Tom Brady had the most, 25.12, which is why he was the MVP. This is my top card because, it's obviously Tom Brady. That's why I have him ranked first, and yeah. Before I leave this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for better videos like this, and much more enjoyable videos like this. Comment in the comment sections below. Type something up there, and then tell me how my video was. Tell me what you want me to do next. Tell me if you have cards like these. Tell me if you think one of my rankings was wrong. I'm ready for feedback. I'll see you next video. Bye bye. Gamer Boy will be back with you next time. See ya.